Well, two valley counties have been officially declared federal disaster zones, and it comes after last month's historic floods that damaged thousands of homes.
Channel 5's Cecilia Gutierrez sat down with a FEMA representative for a step-by-step process on how to apply.
Ha vivido aquí mucho tiempo.
Catarino Martinez says after a natural disaster, the real challenge is faced after the storm has passed.
No, pues perdimos todo. Como ve, aquí está la casa limpia.
Almost 3 weeks after the June floods, and Martinez's home is completely gutted. Now, the 75-year-old is trying to rebuild and says he hopes FEMA will help with that.
Fuera bueno que nos ayudaran, porque lo necesitamos. Nosotros ya somos personas mayores y pues no tenemos con qué hacer todo esto.
FEMA Media Relations Specialist Robin Smith is encouraging people in the Cameron and Hidalgo County areas to apply as soon as possible.
The FEMA assistance is typically for homeowners and renters.
Smith says there are a couple ways you can apply for people with or without the internet.
You can register for FEMA assistance by actually calling 1-800-621-3362, or you can do it online at www.disasterassistance.gov.
Once you get onto the website, go to the Apply Online option. You'll see that you're going to need a couple of things on hand, including social security number, phone number, and address of the damaged home. Smith says you will also need some insurance information.
If you have insurance, they're going to ask you for the declaration page or the front page of your insurance policy.
The application takes about 20 minutes, and once you're done, you'll receive a 9-digit PIN.
After you have registered for FEMA assistance, you will receive a phone call from someone who is an inspector.
That inspector will set up an appointment with you to survey the damage. Smith says this is where pictures come in handy.
You want to see the ground and the line. Take pictures that way. Go inside. If the water got inside your home, then go ahead and show us the same thing, the floor versus where the water height was.
She says the maximum assistance grant can go up to $34,000, but that doesn't mean the homeowner or renter will get that amount.
Each situation is looked at on an individual basis. We are there only for the basics.
Smith says the basics would include appliances such as a stove and bedding in bedrooms that were occupied by individuals at the time of the floods. Smith also says FEMA does not make their determinations based on income levels.
That was Cecilia Gutierrez reporting. Smith says once a FEMA application is submitted, you should expect a phone call from a representative. There are also survivor assistance teams that'll be going door to door in flood damaged areas to see if people need help with the application process.
And remember, if you have qualified for FEMA assistance in the past, you might not qualify for assistance this time around. This is Channel 5 News Extra. FEMA Media Relations Specialist Robin Smith, who you just heard from in Cecilia's story, it says those who have received federal assistance for a past flood are required to have flood insurance.
One of the requirements when you receive FEMA funds is for you to maintain the flood insurance after that.
Smith says that insurance must be up to date, otherwise you might not be eligible. She also added, again, the phone number to call right there on your screen, 1-800-621-3362, and that is to see if you're covered by flood insurance from a past disaster.